Hello air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Now this is going to be a quick Celtic cross, and it is going to be just an energy update when it comes to love. I am recording the day after Valentine's Day, which is supposedly one of the most romantic days of the year. This is when Venus and Neptune are conjuncting in Pisces, right? We are entering Pisces season soon as well, which is again a very dreamy and loving energy. So let's see what we have now. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius could be in any placement in your birth chart. This could be for Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, or even Mercury. And this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate for all of you. So please just take the bits that do resonate and leave the rest behind for somebody else. Now that the spiel is over, can we take a little minute and admire this card? Gemini energy, the lovers, beautiful, in the heart of your reading. All right, let's see. I'm not going to say too much because that card speaks for itself till we clarify. What is in your subconscious mind? I'm curious now. The Ten of Pentacles. A happily ever after is in your subconscious mind. A legacy of love. That is what you're thinking of, whether you realize it or you don't. What was in the recent past? The Two of Swords, some kind of indecision. Now, originally, the lovers was called the choice. We have the Ten of Swords at the bottom. And this choice could have been between being together, staying apart. It could be a choice between two people, either from your end or from your person's end. Either way, it led to a whole lot of pain. Thankfully, this was in the past. Let's see, what do we have in your conscious mind, in your focus? The Page of Wands, exploration, playfulness, adventure. I feel like you may have felt tied down, you may have felt stuck, whether it was in a particular relationship or just in the pain that we've been talking about, right? With the Ace of Cups and the Hermit, for some of you, for a very small number of you, you may be looking to dating other people and just, getting out there and exploring your options. But I'm getting playfulness. Some of you may even be traveling and you may meet somebody while you're traveling. But with the Ace of Cups, I'm getting a new start. Let's see. Let's move further. What is in the immediate future? Stubborn energy. Okay, very stubborn. That has never happened before. Come on, I need a card. All right, the Five of Cups. And it's funny, I just did readings for fire signs right before you, and they had the same exact card in the same exact position. Now you see, when I was trying to pick up the Five of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles came with it. And I'm going to tell you exactly what I told them. Preemptive sadness. Some of you are not realizing that you create your own reality with your thoughts. Your life is you mirrored outwardly, right? With the Page of Swords right here, that curiosity and that adventure, it's almost scaring you a little bit. There's almost this doubt in your mind about love as a whole, about does it even exist? Does unconditional love even exist? Does that happily ever after even exist? Of course it does. But only if you manifest it correctly. I'm not going to say too much till I clarify, but let's see, how are you showing up to this reading? There's this energy of crying over spilt milk, right? And not looking at what is being presented to you now. We have the Two of Wands. There's a lot of indecision in your reading. Should I not? Should I move forward? Should I not? Should I look to a distant horizon or should I look to the past? Right? I do see the intention of wanting to leave the past behind. I don't know if you're doing it though. There's something stopping you. It's almost like the pain that you went through was comfortable, right? Sometimes that discomfort can become a comfort blanket because we're so used to it. And then any kind of happiness just seems alien. But let's see, the person you're thinking about, how are they showing up? The Devil, Capricorn energy. I feel like this, whatever this is not your energy. This is the energy of the person you were dealing with, and that happens, right? We start matching the frequency of the person we're in love with. We have the Chariot, Cancer energy at the bottom of the deck with the 9 of Cups, with the 10 of Swords. Yeah, you're telling yourself that you want to move on. You're telling yourself that, no, this was too painful and I need to just get out of here. Some of you may even be contemplating moving, not because of this, right? But just in general, moving to a different city or a different neighborhood. But whoever it is that you were dealing with, they are going through something. There's some kind of addiction right here that they are dealing with. And some of you don't want any part in it anymore. There is still love here though, which is why I'm a little confused. Hopes and fears. Let's see. I think we will have more clarity once we clarify. Cards are being very stubborn today. Okay, finally. The 7 of Cups. You're afraid that you're going to be made an option again. 1. 2. You are afraid that the options that you do have may not fulfill you the way this connection did. That's the fear here. There's a lot of confusion. 2 of Swords, 7 of Cups, 2 of Wands. Some of you really just need to meditate, I swear. Because when your energy is so scattered, there needs to be a taproot, there needs to be a grounding force. Otherwise, you'll just keep floating away. But let's see, what is the potential outcome? The 4 of Wands. That's beautiful energy. That's commitment. That's an emotional milestone. That is the 1111 card. Bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Wands with the Hanged Man and the Star. I see a bit of a pause. You know, the calm before the storm, but the storm's a really happy one. That's what I got. But with the 4 of Wands, I see some kind of union. I don't know if it's with a past person or it's with a new person, but we will see. The Lovers, why is it here? The Page of Swords. I feel like you're both keeping an eye on each other. 9 of Pentacles, and I feel like you're both single. If we are talking about a past person with the Fool, I feel like you may feel that whoever it is that you were dealing with is out there dating and doing the same thing that you are wanting to do, right? They may be with another person, they're in a relationship, they're not. I feel like you're both independently working on yourselves with the 9 of Pentacles right here. And you're both keeping an eye on each other. Even if it's not on social media, energetically, you're both tapped into each other's frequencies. And I feel like you're both realizing that there's love here. No matter how hard you try to brush it under the rug, it's going to keep showing up. 10 of Pentacles in your subconscious mind. Why is it here? We have 2 cards. We have Justice and the 10 of Wands. For some of you, this happily ever after is just seeming like a burden. It's seeming like getting the happiness that you feel you deserve is too much work. So subconsciously, some of you are just shutting this down. Though we have Justice, which talks about understanding and karmic balance. So even if you are not doing anything about this, I promise you the universe is doing something about this. The universe is trying to balance the scales for you. King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. There's a lot happening backstage. I feel like some of you have just given up on this, but the universe hasn't. Whoop. The Knight of Cups, and something fell. Hang on a minute. The 9 of Pentacles. I feel like there was a lot of back and forth in this relationship in the past. Four of Swords. Yeah, and again, very similar to fire signs. There was a lot of we're together, we're not, we're together, we're not. Right? Three of Swords, Four of Swords, that kind of energy. This is painful, or we're back together, or we're healing, or we're not. You know what I mean? There was a lot of back and forth. Through all of this, though, there was a lot of love. So there was something that was holding this connection back. And I have a strong feeling that it was this person's either avoidant tendencies, because Capricorn energy can be very avoidant, or it was just addictions. For some of you, this person was just addicted to the chase. You know, like the minute you would comply and the minute you would open up, it's almost like the challenge was gone, right? And this person would just start taking you for granted again. And the minute you would detach yourself, there they were with a cup of love, right? Very unhealthy patterns. Let's see, why is the Page of Wands here in your focus? The Ten of Swords. We have a lot of tens, man. If you are planning to date, if you are planning to go out there and put yourself out there, I hate to say this, I don't think you're ready. Right? We have karmic lessons here. There's something more that needs to be learned. And I don't want you to run away from your problems. Because this was a heavy connection. Again, I don't know if this is coming back into fruition or not. It very well could with the Four of Wands. But before you put yourself out there, right? There's more healing that needs to be done here, because you don't want to repeat that pattern with somebody else, because this person did a number on you. I can tell with so many tens, which is why with the Five of Cups, I feel like you're carrying the sadness forward and you don't want to carry it into a new relationship, either a new relationship or a renewed relationship. I don't know yet. Why is the Five of Cups here? The Sun, beautiful, with the Page of Cups. Beautiful, beautiful energy. That's exactly what we want to do. We want to turn this pain into joy. We want to learn from this pain and extract the wisdom that is going to help us shine, that is going to help us grow. Right? With the Page of Cups, this is a card of manifestation, because in the original Rider-Waite, we see the page holding a cup with a little fish popping out of it, right? He's imagining what that cup can hold for him. So imagination, your power of manifestation is very strong right now. Do you want to manifest from the Five of Cups energy, or do you want to manifest from the Sun energy? Right? Ask yourself that. Again, not preaching fake optimism, but there has to be a shift in your self-concept. I want you to stop looking at yourself as someone who's as a victim. Right? I want you to stop throwing any pity parties for yourself, and we all do this. We all do this. But your past does not make you who you are. Those lessons make you who you are. But the past pain does not make you who you are. Does that make sense? Curiosity and discovery. Positivity and abundance. What are you taking with you? Not all baggage is bad. But there has to be a filtration system in place for us to realize what is healthy for us and what isn't. You have a lot of pages showing up. The Page of Pentacles, reflection and diligence with the Two of Wands. Again, reflection and diligence. There's more that needs to be learned through this. You have two cards of karmic balance and karmic lessons, right? This is something that was orchestrated by the universe to train you. This wasn't just any run-of-the-mill relationship. There's a reason you're watching a reading about it, because it shook you up in some way, right? We want to make sure that that earthquake that you went through made you learn what it is that you needed to learn. The Devil, the Six of Wands. I feel like we have advancement and recognition. I'm feeling like this person that you were dealing with, they may be working on themselves for sure. And I feel like with advancement, they are working on their self-concept as well. And they want to be recognized now for who they are currently. They want to be recognized by you as a changed person, as an evolved person. And they want to see victory in this situation. I'm almost feeling like You may just get a phone call and say, I'm not who I was, right? I've worked on myself, I've changed, and I want you to see the real me now. That's what I'm feeling. Why is the Seven of Cups here in your hopes and fears? The Magician, again, synchronicity and manifestation. There's a reason I'm talking about manifestation so much. And then again, we have the Lovers at the bottom of the deck. Alignment and harmony with the Eight of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. Look, with the King of Cups, there's a lot of love here. Okay, and if you feel like you need to walk away from this because it's doing a number on your mental health, do it. But with the Wheel of Fortune and Justice showing up, the universe is planning something. Right now, you can work hand in hand with the universe and give it a little bit of help, or you can just do you can just work on yourself. Either way, we need to remove this energy of confusion from your reality. What is confusion? When you're giving too much validation to circumstances, right? If you are sure about yourself, you're sure about your Ten of Pentacles, you're sure about this Four of Wands, you're sure about the love that you have, there's no confusion. When you start assuming and presuming what this person is going through or what they are thinking and what they are feeling, that is what leads to the Seven of Cups. That is what leads to your manifestations getting screwed up. You cannot manifest for somebody else. You can only manifest for yourself. And you have to be sure about yourself, right? Because the longest relationship you've been in is the one you have with yourself. Plain and simple. Get your head out of the clouds. And if you want this to come back into fruition, I'm sorry I'm giving you a lecture, but you need to work hand in hand with the universe and you need to change your frequency. All right. Four of Wands, why is this here in the potential outcome? Ace of Wands, beautiful. You can't make this up. Ambition and willpower. You're being tested. Most definitely. And we have the Four of Wands again. That's double confirmation for me. I did see the Emperor at the bottom of the deck right here. And with so many fours showing up, this is permanence. This is not wishy-washy nonsense from the past. Right? I always say the fours in the tarot, especially the Emperor, represents things that are unchanging. Right? The four walls of a house, the four cardinal directions, the four seasons. Things that are permanent. With the Ace of Wands, this is going to be a beautiful new start towards something that is permanent, not something that you have to constantly heal from. But your self-concept, my friend, needs to change. You need to stop giving your power away. All right? There is a beautiful new beginning, but you have a hand in that new beginning. You have to work with the universe. And you need to stop manifesting from this place of pain. You need to learn from this pain. But you're not carrying the pain forward. You're carrying the lessons forward. That is key. All right? Sorry about the lectures. I got a little enthusiastic. But that was your reading. I hope this helped. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.